Morning everyone, I hope you're all well and welcome back to Wyther Farm visits Minibrum Farm. I have taken the decision today to prepare this field first before I get on with harvesting the other two fields, because as you can see it's quite chilly at the moment. I spoke to my cousin on Skype last night and I did mention about the harvester and the fact it's not got a cab, and it's, you know, it was a little bit chilly yesterday for the time we were harvesting anyway, for much of it. And then she just laughed. She just laughed. She thought it was hilarious. And yeah, she just called me a wimp. Turns out that is, you know, the style of combine that she normally uses for herself, so yeah. Sorry for the background noises. So, yeah, so see, she thought it was hilarious. I'm like that, cheers then. But I gotta get this field done anyway, so I figured I'll get it cultivated and then on and sown before I go and start harvesting these two, and by that time hopefully it'll be a little bit warmer. It's going to be dry again today, as far as I can tell. It's going to be just much like yesterday, cloudy but dry, which is all good. Animals are all taken care of, all 10 of them. I'm going a bit squint again. You see, I did so well in my ploughing yesterday. It definitely is. It's really nice around here. We're kind of surrounded by these little mountains. All the way around, but it is quite bonny. It's definitely fresh at the moment. Yeah. And there's a lot of biplane that goes over quite regularly, so I don't know, I'm assuming that there's an airfield not too far away. It's possibly people having lessons. I'll try and keep an eye out for it. I don't know where the... Oops, sorry, see, I'm looking for the blooms now, because I'm thinking, where are they? Might be a bit early for them, I don't know. If they just go up at a certain time of day. Or not. I quite like the soil. It's very different, as you can see, from the soil back home, but I do like it. It's a wee bitty, no, she has got some, she has had soil samples done. You should have a look at those actually. Just have a minute. So she's got quite sandy, quite a bit of sandy loam and a little bit of loam, so it's not too bad. Not got any clay, which is good. Well, it depends what you want to grow really, but I'll say it's good. From what she's growing, it's good. So yeah. Yeah. This is going to take me a couple of hours or so, I would think. clearly that didn't take me quite as long as I thought it might. I'm just going to drop this off here, because I'm probably going to want to access the plough at some point. Grab the seeder. I'm just wondering if I'm going to need a weight on the front of this. There is weights round about somewhere. I think I might fill it up though. And I did see seed. I'm going to switch the lights off now though. It's daylight. Clearly. Don't want to give my cousin a big lecky bill. Right. Seed. Canola is what we want. Right, the seed over here. A couple of tanks of herbicide. And fertilizer, and this is going to be seed. Wow, do I get... No, hold on. Canola. Yeah. Quite liked how the little ladder went down at the side there. And there we go. Oh, I think it does need a weight on the front. Look, it's awfully light on the front there. Oh, all over the place. Weights. Can't remember what size they are, whether they're the same size or what. It's 150 anyway. It should help. Still only 7 degrees, so I think it's even a little bit colder than what it was yesterday. But we are mid-autumn now, so it's only to be expected that it's colder. I need to watch my fuel as well. The garage is just along the road there. But yeah, don't want to be running out of fuel. Okay, let's get this winter canola sown. I'm not sure it's worth putting down this, but yeah, I don't think you see it as well on this ground. I just leave it and just try our best to do what we can. Oops, or not. I'm not sure about what speed this should be going. It's getting a little bit up, I think. Yeah, 8, 9. 8 or 9. We are a little bit of a hill here, and it is quite a small little tractor. Should be grand. So the other thing I've got to do at some point, it's probably going to be a little bit down the road yet, is figure out where these solicitors are that my solicitors back home have appointed as my agents while I'm here. It's just in we were lucky to just find one just in the village here, so it saves me having to get a bus to the town, or maybe even hire a car. Possibly I could have done, because I'm definitely not taking that gator very far outside of the village. It's fine for running about the village and maybe popping up and checking on the cattle, but I wouldn't take it any distance. It's nippy enough, don't get me wrong, just it's very small, and yeah, there's some very big lorries on the road. So yeah, as I say, got one in the village here, so that was grand. Look at that, there's weeds coming through already. Haven't even got the crop sown yet. Probably pull them out by this as I go over it though, so it's fine. Right. So my cousin as well, as you know, I mean I can't stay here forever obviously, so the plan is for me to get back to Wyther come springtime, you know, no matter what basically. So my cousin's organised, because at that point the cattle get sold early spring, mid-spring I think she said. So I think she's organised for another neighbouring farmer friend to you know, just keep an eye on the cattle for a period of time. And she's organised with a livestock place which is actually just across the road from the farm, to go and collect them at the usual time of year and just give her the going price ones, whatever they get. I don't know if they take them to auction or what, but yeah. So once I leave here, that farmer will keep an eye on, yeah, as it says, he's only got to keep an eye on the cattle for a little while, then they'll get sold. And I guess then, I mean, it just depends. I mean, my cousin might be back by that time, we don't know. But this is just in case, you know. That if she doesn't, but there is a possibility that she'll be back before then. It just, yeah, that just depends on her mum, really. Yeah. Anyway, that bit's sad. So we'll go back to the other bit. Yeah, the crops and that, yeah, they'll be fine on their own. And, you know, she says she'll either be back, if she's here for the harvest, then fine. If she's not here for the harvest, then she might see about getting somebody to come in and pay, just as paying a contractor to come in and do it. But yeah, we should be, I mean, given what the doctors say for her mum, the chances are she will be back sooner rather than later, unfortunately. But I'm happy to stay and help out, you know, for this bit of time. A bit of a, what they call a busman's holiday for me, I guess. And it gives me an idea of how a little small farm runs, because of course that was the other thing when I was telling her about the combine and that last night. She was laughing at me. You know, she was saying that she was calling me a wimp, she says, because I was too used to, you know, working in much larger, much cushier machinery, shall we say, which is, you know, it's true enough. You know, being at the college, you know, we were a bit spoiled for, you know, having some of the newest machinery going and newest technology going, so, you know. So yeah, there is truth in that I've been used to. Oh, saw the shadow, can't see it. Been used to my comforts, shall we say. But yeah, anyway, I shall get on with this and stop blethering. We're going to run out of time because I've blethered all the way through this. Right, one field down, 2 to go. So I've just got the fertiliser spreader on the back here. This is a cool spreader. We got it set to 36 metre spread, which is really good. I think it goes all the way up to 45. But, yeah. Got to drive the wee Massey Ferguson, if only to move it out the way. I'm going to go and get some fuel, I think, in this little tractor. I mean, I've probably got enough to get me through the day easily, but because I'm going to be driving the combine mainly, but I thought, yeah. Also, it's still only 10 degrees, and I'm thinking that I'd like it to be a little bit warmer yet. So I'm just deciding maybe I'll try for an early lunch as well. Again, in the hopes that it warms up a little bit more. Who knows? Right, make sure I got on the proper side of the road. Assuming it's here, I've got to go. Oh, yeah, there. Oh, wow. There we go. That's quick. Yeah, I mean, this time yesterday it was starting to get a bit warmer, but yeah, as I say, it is, I can't really see. Oh, I was looking for them, of course, on the wrong side of the road as well. And I never really looked the other way. I'm blaming the fact that I'm rubbish at driving, but also, yeah, I just not expecting cars to really come from, basically because of the driving on the right hand side of the road. Oh well. You're fine, we're fine. So yeah, I think I'm going to just go grab an early lunch, come back in about an hour, maybe not quite that long, half an hour, 45 minutes, because I have got 2 fields to harvest yet and to prepare, and lots of time to do so. There's the balloons. I should have put that away now, it's finished, but anyway. It is time to warm up, put telly on, although I'm not cold, we're sitting in the tractor, and have some lunch. I'll catch you in a bit. So it's warmed up by a whole 2 degrees. I'm stuck on something there, but I don't know what. So yeah, we're going to have to just make a start on getting this field harvested, or fields harvested, I guess. I quite like that wee workshop there. It's quite dingy. I don't suppose it matters too much where I put this. I'll just probably stick it about here in the middle of the two. And we shall grab our combine, freeze, and go and do a very chilly harvest, but with luck it won't take too long. The aim is to try and get them both done today. Well, it's dry. I think the forecast is okay tomorrow, but you know, I'd rather just get it done. As I say, I've still got to prepare them and put some winter wheat if I can. Okay, we'll speak to you in a bit. harvesting is done. It took a little bit longer than I was expecting it to, but that was mostly because sorry, when I took a break after I'd finished harvesting this field to go and grab a coffee and warm up a bit, because as you can see it never got over a balmy 14 degrees all day. And while I was there, the solicitors here in the village phoned me to say I've received some papers from my solicitors for me to come in and have a look at and sign. I think she said they were missives or something, I can't remember. So she says I'm going to try and make time for that tomorrow, and that's going to be a bit tight. So I think what I'll do tonight is carry on, get these 2 fields ploughed this evening. It's a little bit of a late one for me, I think. We'll see. I'm trying to decide whether to put a bit of manure on them. I think I might do, because that'll save money and solid fertiliser, and there should be enough manure from the cows which we can by a miracle access directly. So yeah, I think that's the plan for now. So yeah, I ended up, as I say, having to take a bit of a longer break, because it's fine. I got warmed up and I've taken the harvester back to the dealers, and if I ever come out this week to do harvesting again, I'm definitely telling my cousin she's got to get me a cab on it. It's just way too cold not to. But anyway, I think we'll call it there for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll join us again in the next episode. Bye for now, everybody.